I'm your host, Chef Shahid Rambali, and today I'm going to be making one of my more popular recipes here at Chateau Maigo House of Seafood. This recipe is actually first invented by my grandmother, Mama Sheila. This is our famous deep-fried whole red snapper. Most of our seafood is sourced locally here in our Caribbean waters, and these are some of the fresh local snappers that just came in this morning. As you can see, they've already been cleaned and scaled. We've scaled it, took off the dorsal and pectoral fins. We've also cleaned out all the insides. And as I'm going to get started, what I'm going to do is I'm going to season it first, then we're going to batter it, then we're going to fry it. And there's a very specific method I like to use to ensure that my seasoning comes out evenly and also prepares it for when it's time to batter it. It holds all the flavor. So when I get started, what I like to do is I like to put on my dry seasonings first, and I typically try to get the fish as dry as possible. I take out all the residual moisture from the skin, and when I get started, what I like to do is I like to score the fish. Give it a little diagonal scores down the side. This here helps to penetrate the meat and give it a little flavor as it fries, and also the scoring will help the fish from bending as you fry it. Sometimes when you fry it, it sometimes dries up and warps and it comes out looking real weird. So we're gonna get started real fast with, first of all, I like to add a little bit of salt on both sides. And I use my fingers, try to get them right into the grooves and the slots. And I can put a little bit on the inside as well. Now, a little bit of black pepper as well. That's pretty standard. Now I got a little bit of paprika that I like to add in, and my little secret, I have a little bit of cinnamon, just a little bit of cinnamon I stick inside of that as it's going. It gives it that nice woody cinnamony flavor. And with me being of Indian descent, a little curry goes in pretty much everything. So I just get a little curry on the outside. The curry gives it that little secret flavor in the background with the turmeric, cardamom. Okay, so that's pretty much all set. Now I'm just going to squeeze a little bit of lime on it. The citric acid and flavor takes off any of the sort of fishy smell if it has any to it, and gives it a nice fresh lemony taste to it when you fry it up. I put a little bit of lemon in it even afterwards when we're all done. So a little bit more lemon, okay, and then I'm going to smear it with a little bit of garlic. So this is my garlic here. Get some garlic all inside of that. So this garlic here, what I did was I just put it in the blender and I made a garlic paste out of it. And this garlic paste really penetrates all of the fish, get it all inside, even in the belly here. Then I just got a little bit of parsley, a little bit of local seasonings. Stick that all inside of here. Okay, perfect. So this is going to be ready for battering. So what we're going to do now is we're going to batter the fish, deep fry it, and then we're going to be making our Creole sauce. Our Creole sauce is typical red-based St. Lucian sauce. That is typically consists of peppers, onions, tomatoes, sometimes a little bit of fresh seasoning, and it's stewed down and made into a red sauce, and we're going to put this right on top with all the onions and peppers coming on top of it. So stand by 1 second, we're going to get everything ready, and we're going to shift over to the next step and start to get our sauce ready as we're about to fry the fish. We just put the fish in the fryer. We've had our sauce simmering and everything's ready to go, so we're going to start plating our dish. And You know, one thing I really like is to make sure my snapper comes out very crispy. I really like the outer parts of it. So we've done that, and before you actually serve it, I let the snapper cool down for a good 2 to 5 minutes just to release a lot of the heat and excess moisture. Okay, so we're gonna get started. We did a little bit of our famous Calypso rice. There's the base here. One beautiful snapper right on top of that. A couple little plantain there. Very good. Beautiful Creole sauce. As you can see, I have all the nice chunks of bell pepper and onions. Fresh tomatoes. My secret salad dressing. This is a vinaigrette garlic local pepper salad dressing that we make here at Chateau Margaux. And there you go, voila! Deep fried whole red snapper, Caribbean style. I'm here with one of my most favorite waitresses in the whole world. She's been with us for quite a while. For many of us, this is Miss Samantha. And Samantha, I wanted to ask you, why do you think we get such good reviews on our type of food that we provide? What do you think was one of our strongest attributes about our menu and our food?
The local spices that we're using in our food says a lot about us.
Yeah, and also I would think has something to do with our great service as well, huh?
Oh yes.
That's right. We have
Friendly smile, good customer service.
You do a lot of our ordering and our receiving. How easy you find it is to get local produce delivered to us and to get all our supplies? You find it's pretty easy being in this part of the island?
I must say. We have a lot of local produce from St. Lucia, especially our close by neighborhood, Roseau. And we always keep in touch with the local farmers, so whenever they have goods, they always call us first to give us priority. Snapper, sir?
Excellent. Thanks a lot. Looks great. Compliments to the chef.
Okay.
Well, guys, where we have it. A beautiful meal here, a whole red snapper, and it's going to be topped with a beautiful Sauvignon Blanc. Beautiful lunch, Caribbean style. It's still very crunchy, and a beautiful, beautiful white textured meat here. A little bit of sauce. Great flavor. I can taste a little bit of the dry seasoning, the curry, a little bit of the cinnamon. Fresh. All the fresh herbs and peppers. Excellent. Next time you're in St. Lucia, especially if you come by Marigot Bay, be sure to try my deep fried whole red snapper. It's excellent.